chess. Caca, eagle chickadee, eagle chickadee, eagle caca, eagle chickadee chess presents caca, eagle chickadee, eagle chickadee, eagle chickadee chess. Biggity blitz style, OMG, here we see ladies and jiggly, Vladimir Epishin. Vladimir Epishin, super diggity duper awesome cool guy. This guy is so incredibly cool. He's from Riggedy, Russia. Riggedy, wowzers. Look at that smoldering gentleman. He's from Riggedy, Russia as well. Of course, this is 1989. Chicken chess. Biggity brought to you by the Berlin Empor Chickadee Chess Open 1989 in Jiggity, Germany. Jiggity Germany, the biggity best place in the entire world to biggity play at the tiggity time. Chicken, chess. Biggity blitz style, brought to you in biggity part by Ernie Biggity Balthazar's biggity birthday, biggity bonanza coming on up here someday. Happy big birthday to my father. Happy Father's Day tomorrow. Anyway, chicken. Biggity blitz style, biggity blitz style, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on to the advertisement. Summer is what is left here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a suburban thrill seeker, a suburban piggity, a suburban piggity, a suburban piggity, a suburban piggity, a suburban piggity production, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here you can see here in the wiki white is this gentleman Vladimir Epishin, super diggity duper awesome cool guy. Wowzers, that guy is good versus Smolder and Alexander Zlochevskij. I can't say his name, unfortunately, for me, because I need to piggity practice and Google. I need to giggly Google that, how to say it. How do you say that? Zlochevskij. His name is Zlochevskij. He's got the biggity best chess skills. Alexander Zlochevskij versus this guy's a genius though. Vladimir, that guy's a genius though. Epishin, the epitome of super diggity duper awesome chickadee chess, and he's going for the queen's pawn game. He's going for the queen's pawn game. Now biggity black has left himself open up for a possibility of a freaking French defense if he still wants to, but looks like he's doing an Indian style. It looks like he's doing an Indian style. It's a Catalonian English opening. It's a Catalonian English style of put a tea up when you drink your tea. Put your tea up when you drink your tea. Because that doesn't even make any sense. All right, biggity back to the English style of opening. Here you can see Catalonia. It's a definitely king side fianchetto for biggity black as he goes that Indian style. He likes that Indian style. He goes the Indian style. I like that Indian style too. Here's the English wowzers, super diggity duper aggressive wowzers. Holy cowzers, this is like super diggity duper aggressive from wiki white. Now, if I'm playing biggity black, I like to sacrifice my biggity bishop just to get it out of the way, but it looks like biggity white has already anticipated such a biggity move, such a biggity move, and now he's ready to groove. He's got a nice super diggity duper awesome castle there, ladies, and look at that assault. Here comes the Indian style, so versatile. It's able to hop back and that's the sound of the horse hopping over me as he hops biggity back. He just hops on biggity back. Here's white with the attack. What a super diggity duper awesome, super sweet attack. But we can see the full chiggity transformation of the biggity black chiggity strategy here, ladies and jiggly, gaggle of biggity giggly boys all giggling at the chiggity chess skills of chiggity Alexander Zlochevskij. Man, Alexander's pretty good, but Vladimir Epishin, he's got that very aggressive style. Look at this is like the very aggressive style, walking piggity past any of his piggity opponents, diggity defenses, and just moving on up here. He's got it very well diggity done so far. Black's kind of all cramped up on his biggity base. Oh wait, Black's all kind of cramped up in his biggity base. So wait, he hasn't actually gotten rid of that biggity bishop quite yet. So he's gonna He's going to develop the horse. Of course it's going to be the horse. The horse is the biggity best piece to support any kind of biggity player. They support each other. They support every other. Biggity bishops don't support nobody. Well, they can, actually, but they're biggity better on the attack. You want them like sick them. Biggity bishop. Chicky pin. Chicky pin. Ladies and jiggly, picky pin, picky. All the horse can do is put a fork in them. That's it. That's all the horse can do is put a fork in. If you want a piggity pin, you want a fork, you wanna get a biggity bishop for the assault. Biggity bishop for the assault. But supporting your chickity troops, nothing's biggity better than the sirloin, the biggity beef cave horse. That's what the wolves say whenever they see the horse play. His miggity moves, super diggity doop awesome miggity moves, chicken chess moves. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this game is heating on up as Biggity Black has pulled up a Biggity Pawn. Black has pulled up a Biggity Pawn, but look how far gone that white pawn is. Moving on diggity down the map, and he eats up the Biggity Pawn of Biggity Black to take Biggity back the initiative. So not only he's got that initiative, he took it right Biggity back, but he also evened it on out. But Biggity Black's not going to settle for that. Not for Licky Long, ladies. Wowzers, what a cheeky check for Wiki White. That guy just incredibly cray. Alexander, hey, Riggedy Russia, the Biggity best, place the Biggity best. The Biggity best. But look at this. He's sacrificed a Biggity Pawn, or has he? Actually sacrificed a Biggity Bishop for this position. But maybe not. He's even things up. Here comes the king, however. He's gonna Biggity pin that. OMG, wowzers. Holy cowzers. Never seen such a super diggity duper, incredibly cray, cuckoo, wowzers, holy cowzers. It's a riggedy rook and a horse for two Biggity Bishops. No Biggity Bishops for white anymore. He's gonna have a little bit of tiggity trouble making the attack, but everybody knows the riggedy rook is like the biggity OVP. That's OVP, overly powered chickity piece. Chicky, overly powered biggity piece, OVP. OMG, we can see the chickity chess game just heating on up here as the final culmination of the game comes into the biggity fruition as Wiki White pulls on ahead. He's got that riggedy rook advantage. Two beautiful riggedy rooks just diggity dancing all over the biggity board. Two beautiful riggedy rooks just diggity dancing all over the biggity board. Nobody can handle that. Now he pulls up even further. Skirt. Pulls right up even further. He just pulls further ahead. I can't even see him now. He's so far ahead. Actually, no, it's just a Biggity Pawn. He's a Biggity Pawn up. I guess the riggedy rook counts for way more than a Biggity Pawn, though, however. Ladies and gentlemen, as Biggity Black makes a Biggity move here, he's been doing... I realized that myself. Dang. That's what I realized too. I wasn't even listening to what they're saying, but because I was too biggity busy advertising for the biggity birthday, biggity bash, the biggity Bernie, biggity ballot. Balthazar don't biggity remember my mother's birthday, not my father's. I only remember the biggity birthday of Ernie Biggity Balthazar. I don't remember when. Actually, I think it's the biggity December, because there is absolutely, irrefutably, I don't even remember my own biggity birthday. I think it's in December. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, was that the month of Christmas? No, it's the month of Ernie Biggity Balthazar's biggity birthday, biggity bash. Period. That's the biggity only holiday I can remember. I think my birthday's in December, because that's the only month that has a holiday worth remembering. Not Christmas, not New Year's, not Thanksgiving. That doesn't even count. I guess that's cool, because that's not interfering with Ernie Biggity Balthazar's biggity birthday, biggity bash. There's no excuses. You get on out there and start biggity practicing enough. We can't let John Morazzo 23 win again. That griggity fide miggity master. Anyway, biggity back to the commentary. I'm so sorry. I know I gotta go back to being a lumberjack and cut down the trees here and do all that stuff and trim the hedges and pull up I don't even have a weed whacker. I gotta pull up every single weed by hands, and I'd say, that's not so biggity bad. Not too much, actually. I mean, how much can there possibly be? I mean, honestly, how much can there be? Not too biggity bad. I've been using a riggedy rake, just like a weed whacker with a rake, and I just got a rake, and I was like, I hate you, weed, but it always grows back because I don't go to the root, though. So now I'm gonna try the hands. Here we go, ladies and jiggly. Here comes the riggedy. Here comes the riggedy rook. Here comes the riggedy. Here comes the riggedy rook. Wowzers, you can see the power, the elder biggity power of two riggedy rooks as they just put on super diggity duper dance biggity moves here against Biggity Black, the riggedy Russian too. They're both riggedy Russians, because of course if you wanted to compete, you had to be riggedy Russian. You had to be born in riggedy Russian. Otherwise, because every single chess biggity player biggity born in riggedy Russia at that tickety time was better than absolutely everybody at the age of 3. They're like, oh my gosh, that's a riggedy Russian. I'm out of here. I just quit. GG, just like he just did. Chicky, chess, biggity blitz.